Uh, Ladies and gents, welcome back to Pogo Play. Tonight, I am joined by the man, the legend, Mr. Dubs, and we're going to be casting the first game in the series between Mccleves and VictoriaY. Are you ready, Dubs?
Let's do it.
Let's do it. Let's unpause in 3, 2, 1, go. So we have a matchup of, a pretty interesting matchup. Horuchani versus Spain. What do you think about this?
Interesting for sure. I prefer to see Haudenosaunee on a map that they're going to utilize water. It's possible that he does utilize it here. But Spain's fast fortress and Haudenosaunee early H2 pressure we've seen. Is this the same? Is this the same person we saw do the Haudenosaunee H2 play twice?
That's
I
a good
don't
question.
think
I don't.
so.
I'm not so sure. I don't think so. No, that was Posolim. That was Posolim.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
No.
So that was not here. So actually, we haven't seen Mccleves on Haudenosaunee, but he did do the mill start.
Hmm.
So that's a little bit different, but that is a viable start for Haudenosaunee because there is. Well, usually you want to take a TP, right?
I don't think you can get a TP with the opening traveler. That's not one of the options. You can get a dock, you can get a house, or you can get the farm. The farm costs you 400 wood, so if you want to get the best value out of that traveler, you go for the farm.
You're gonna take the farm. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, that
Or
makes
you
sense.
make a dock. But the docks were nerfed, like they take considerably longer to be built now. In the past, they
Okay.
used to be almost instant, which
Yeah,
made
yeah, yeah.
Haudenosaunee very, very strong.
Yeah, yeah. I can understand. So we do have a shipment available for Haudenosaunee, a shipment available for Spain here. No deck chosen for Spain. We do have a deck now for Howd, and we're gonna see H2 native play
Mm-hmm.
coming out of here. So we're gonna start with 3 Vills, and then what are we got? What do we have for natives here? Have the House of Asa. Ooh, he gets to H3. Them winged hussars are terrifying.
Mm-hmm.
Royal Arquebusiers and the House of Jagalon.
Mm-hmm.
Um, for the, I believe, Cav Archers and Shock Riders, if I'm not
Yeah.
mistaken.
But you also
Okay.
get a very nice upgrade called Sarmatism, which increases the range attack on all archer type units. So if you combine that with
Ooh,
hyenas, you could have a lot of range on
nice.
those hyenas.
And it ships you 5 of the native, right, as
Exactly.
well.
Yep. Knight
That's
of
a
the
nice value.
absolutely, absolutely.
Hmm. So it
So
looks like H2 pressure coming out of Haudenosaunee here from what we can see. In Spain, looks like we might be seeing Logistician
we
by
might.
the look of their deck. I see Logistician in there. 3 Vills, 2 shipments available. So
Yeah,
it's gonna
this
be interesting.
that's definitely a logistician deck. You have the infinite shipments, you have unction, you have all the villager cards in H2. So if you want to play H2, this is one of the ways to do it. And in fact,
Yeah,
it's in the deck name actually.
yeah, it is, and we see a 10-10 as well, so definitely gonna see a Logistician play with 3 shipments gonna be available in Age 2, but we have no unit shipments in Age 2. I guess we don't need them, right? Because we're just gonna keep sending wood and coin. Um, old school strat, right? Old
It
school.
was, yeah. I mean, it got nerfed pretty bad at some point, so people stopped doing it. But you know what? Victoria is gonna try it, and there's nothing wrong with trying strats and see if they're if they're viable. He's aging
Right.
up with Mccleves is aging up with a wise woman.
And we're gonna see 2 H2 players here, so it looks like both players are gonna go ahead and commit to H2, so we're gonna see which one superior, the Haudenosaunee native deck, or we're gonna see the Spanish Logistician. I think if this was 2 years ago, Spanish Logistician is superior for sure.
Yeah.
But that got crazy at one point. I remember that. And then by Haudenosaunee H2 plays very strong.
You know what I like about about Mccleaves is that he picked up all the cows and he placed them in the farm. So
Mm,
in about
smart.
in about a couple of minutes, he's gonna have 2.5k food ready to
That's
rip.
that's gonna be beautiful for his age. That's gonna help so much.
Mm-hmm.
Well, he's gonna out resource gather significantly and definitely match the logistician just off of them cows. But we are seeing 300 wood coming in. A little bit late, right? You want to send that probably what 5-6 seconds sooner. So it comes as soon as you hit H2.
Yeah.
I was a logistician lamer for a little bit, so
You
I
know
do
what you're
remember
talking
this.
about. You
I
know what you're
got a little something
talking.
something. So we're gonna see 200. Oh, what are we gonna see here? Are we going a forward? Ooh, I like it. Oh, okay. Usually you saw double barracks, right? You would see double
Hmm.
barracks pumping out musketeers.
Hmm.
But we see a stable and a barracks,
Where do you see the stable? I don't see the stable.
right next to the barracks, my friend. I'm talking about
Oh, you're
Spain.
talking about
Yes, in the left.
Spain. I was looking.
Yes.
Oh, I was looking at
Yeah,
Mccleves.
yeah,
I thought you took.
yeah. No, no, no. I'm talking about the logistician guy here. He's gonna
Uh,
start off with 5 hussars, but
ooh.
not the worst thing for Howd because Howd likes to play with tomahawks. So tomahawks do pretty good into hussars. But we're gonna see here. We do have a forward war hut, so we got double forwards going on here.
Yeah, absolutely. And I kind of like the hostard because you want to idle your opponent while you send, the villager shipments to
Right,
Spain.
right,
So not a bad
right.
idea.
Plenty of resources. The villas are gonna help with the food issue that he's running into. I like to get steel traps when I do logistician as soon as possible. Obviously, it makes a big difference in the food gather rate. So I wonder if we're gonna see like hunting dogs and then steel traps coming in.
And Victoria is getting ready for a raid, actually, on Mccleves villagers.
Big raid here coming in. Does Howd see it? Howd does see it. But he is gonna possibly pick up a villa or two. Definitely one. Got one. Kanya horsemen are in. I don't think they're gonna outtrade some Huss though.
They have more
Definitely
HP.
won't.
Actually, they don't have more
Yeah.
HP. They have less attack and less
Less
HP.
attack and less HP, so they definitely will not outtrade them. But we do have some musketeers on the field as well here for Spain. Go ahead and sending another coin shipment. 18 vills on food. It would have been huge for Spain to pick up the cows and at least have them in his back pocket because
Yeah.
he's going to go through his herds extremely fast.
And
Big push.
Mccleves going forward, picking up one villager right here. He's about to pick it up. There you go. And kind of
Ooh,
Victoria is doing the same. He's raiding Mccleves, and Mccleves is gonna put pressure on Victoria. So it's
we're
gonna
going to
be
have
a
a base trade. Base trade.
base trade, war of attrition. I don't know what's going on. I think like
Uh,
Mccleves is having second thoughts. He's not sure if he wants to pressure that, if he wants to pull back to his
Smart
base.
to siege the house. Very smart to take down the house. Because that will put Spain at pop cap with no wood. So he won't be making any more units.
But again, Spain could easily just send the 300 wood instant deposit into the bank.
True, true, but it takes time, right? It does take some time.
Yeah.
So got to send the shipment, and that's a coin shipment that he wants to send that he couldn't be able to. So I mean, yeah, a good play out of both players here. Backing up,
Very
a lot of
decent
musketeers.
size of units out of
Yeah,
Mccleaves.
yeah, for sure. We have 16 tomahawks followed by 5 Aenas, and I think we still have the cav raiding in the back. So he is picking up. He's picked up a few vills, but we do have a decent sized army out of Spain as well. 18 musketeers with the 4 Huss.
Yeah.
Actually, we're about to get a few more if he can get a house down. And he needs another house. 10 idols here for Spain, so good idle time by Mccleves. But 20 idols for Mccleves. A lot of idle time.
This is a very close game, I gotta say.
Oh yeah, both. It's gonna come down to whose army loses, because I mean, look at this idle time.
Look at him. Look at Mccleaves. He's desperate. He's gonna
Yep,
eat all the cows. He's had enough. He's gonna mass.
he's
And
going. That's gonna be a big mass though.
problem
Giant mass
is,
of tomahawks.
Spain is sieging his only
Yes,
military
his only
building.
military production. Yes. Tomahawk's gonna go ahead and jump up on them Huss there. Nice volley from the Tomahawk. And I'm trying to think. Musk outtrade Tomahawks, or did Tomahawks outtrade Musk at the age
Mm,
too? I think it's
technically,
close.
it is close because Musketeers have more attack, but they have less HP than
I think it's
Tomahawks.
very close.
Yeah, very
So
close.
we're gonna have a battle going down, and it's war. And here we go. Got some nice volleys coming out of Spain here. Shani gonna go ahead and put some forward pressure on Spain. So we got multiple trades going on. Tomahawks versus Musketeers. I'd like to see a couple ANs, but Spain pushing backwards, losing some units while pushing back. So that's gonna hurt.
Spain is now sending town militia. No, yeah,
Oh
the
yeah, he
militiamen.
is.
Yeah.
He's going all in. He needs to win this fight. He knows it.
At the same time, you
He's-
think about it, Mccleves cannot get more numbers on the field. Ooh, he spotted the forward Warhawk. Look at this.
Oh no. Oh, just a little siege, no siege at all. But if you notice, Spain forgot to build that house he put down in his
Oh,
base.
no, I didn't
It's just
notice.
sitting there.
Oh my god.
So he is Popcat, can't make any more units. Audioshane still can make units and still pumping out, and he's sending the big, I think 800 resource shipment. That's going to be very helpful. Oh, look at that war going on here. Big firefight here. This firefight is very
Explorer
important.
tanked so much. 750 hit points on that Explorer. Absolutely
Yeah,
insane.
that's a game changer. That puts a... and it's still alive in the back, so it's giving him the aura as well, correct?
Oh, yep.
Positive trade for Mccleves. Beautiful trade for Mccleves.
Yep.
But we still have Musketeers coming out, so, I mean, this player has decided to go full in on the logistician play here, so he's committed straight to H2.
And Mccleves has 1.2k food sitting in the back. He
Yeah.
could easily take this.
You just keep massing, and he has enough. And look, the shipment just came in of the 800 resources, so he's going to have even more.
Yep.
I love that 800 shipment from Howd. The split shipments, they're so nice.
It's very solid. Very solid. I think the macro here for Mccleves indicates that he's going to be aging up fairly soon. Yes, he's training a couple of Tommies,
I
but
like it.
he has enough. He has enough to age up, and he
Yeah.
could afford to mass at the same time age up.
Forest Prowlers with Tomahawks, there's nothing that Spain can do in H2. There's no way.
Korea picked up 2 Vills by the Warhawk.
Picking up a shipment of Tomahawks as well. Gonna go ahead and try to siege. I don't like the idea. It's not a good fight for him. He needs to pull back.
Ooh, we see
Tomahawk's doing
doggos.
work. Yep, we see doggos. I like it. Gonna tank some damage for him. Well, hey, the doggos were a good play.
Doggos were
Look at them
definitely a
tank.
good
Look
play.
at them tank.
They have good damage as well. For 75
Very
food, you
nice,
get good
yeah.
value out of it.
Wow, that tanked a lot. But we're gonna have but we're fighting underneath the war hut, which in H2, it's just extra damage.
Yeah. And the chief is the ward chief is not really that
Yeah.
far behind, and he has a crack shot that could do area of damage as well. So
Oof.
you don't want to be
Oof.
too close. And
These
Mccleves,
two players are in a firefight. 27 Vills for Howd, 28 for Spain. Spain's going ahead and sending the wood shipment here, and Howd is aging up with the messenger, and I believe that is the fast age up for Howd.
yeah, it looks like a fast one because
Yeah,
he's going up
it's
at
trucking.
very fast.
What is Spain going to do about forest prowlers? and
There's nothing
tomahawks.
he can do.
Like
That's
in
gonna be
H2,
the
there's
issue.
nothing he can do, right? I mean,
No. Unless he
So-
had a considerable mass of musketeers, but even then, it is questionable.
he is going to go ahead and raid and probably pick off 1 or 2 more Vills here. Maybe even more, or not, or yes. Gonna pick up 1, maybe 2 Vills here. Nope, just the 1. I'm not sure what he was doing. Couldn't decide where he wanted to go. We do have double barracks down now for Spain. So Spain has double barracks and, oh man, H3 for Howdy Oshane here. Gonna get the free Travoy, build a war hut in his base. Losing a longhouse in his base, but Musketeers are gonna swap pressure over to that war hut.
Nice pickup. Very nice pickup.
Very big pickup here, but what are you gonna lose? You're fighting in his base with Howard gonna have a shipment here now. Probably gonna send the 8 forest prowlers would be my assumption. Absolutely not. We're gonna send. Okay, yes we are. Good choice. Good choice.
It's like you're drunk. You're saying one thing and then you change your mind at 2 seconds later.
I know he wasn't. Hey man, I blame him. He wasn't sure. He was a little confused.
No, listen,
But he also can get veteran upgrades on the tomahawks on top of all this. Well.
Oh, but I think VictoriaY is sending the 5 hoss. He's expecting the forest players to come out.
Nice play out of both players here, but Spain did lose a significant amount of units on that push.
Yeah. He
But
doesn't.
It's
be close.
did hurt the mass of Howdy Oshane here. These husks are going to go ahead and jump on these tomahawks. Oh, on top of the floor. Oh,
extremely bad pop-up. Oh, this is painful.
That shipment is basically useless at this point.
I mean, that's your best shipment in H3, and you just wasted it.
Yeah, some things you really hate to see. We've been seeing a lot of bad pops lately.
Yeah.
Unfortunate. But Forest Prowlers are going to be cleaned up. He has 3 left of his 8 on the field,
Good,
2 left of 8.
good micro on Victoria. He picked up all the forest flowers.
Yeah,
Now,
that hurts.
this is the
right?
point where you need to pull away. Oh, nice crank shot by the Explorer as well. You need
Good
to
use of
pull
the
away
Explorer.
and explore the map and
But we
see
do
if
have Forest Prowlers being queued now for Howdy Oshane on 26 vills, while Spain is on a whopping 31, but nowhere's near going H3, not even close, and sitting on
no.
9 idols. But here's the issue, Puggo. He has no more hunts.
There's no more hunts.
So
And you know he's afraid of going to the middle of the map because Mccleves is right there with his forward warhot, right? And
I think he's trading coin for food. He is.
oh
I
my
just watched him
lord,
switch coin for food.
so it's not an ideal trade. Definitely
Mm-mm.
not.
And you can only do that for so long.
Mm-hmm.
You are in trouble when you get to that point. That's the issue with the logistician. Like I said, he's going to run through the hunts. He's going ahead and moving his vills extremely forward.
He
Oh
has no
no.
choice. He has no choice.
Yeah.
He needs the hunts.
Oh man. I
No,
mean, you got to do what you got to do, right? But look at the idle time.
where is he going with those vills? They're not even going
He
for food.
isn't sure either, and that's the problem.
Oh
So,
my
but look at all the
gosh.
hunts on this in the middle of the map, though. Look at that giant middle. Look at that. It's like 3 hunts, 4 hunts in one.
Yeah. In this particular map, the middle portion of the map is crucial. Natives, hunts, mines.
Oh yeah, that's massive. But Howdy Oshane is gonna go ahead and mass up tomahawks with
Vic,
forest
Vic,
prowlers.
Victoria never explored the little island to the side. That's
Mm-mm.
very
That would have been a great place for him to hunt. A little
yeah.
bit. I mean, less chance of a raid, less chance of being caught in a firefight.
Well, he could have picked up 10 vills with those 5 Haws, and they would have been too
Mm-hmm.
far away to make it back into the TC, you
True.
know. But he didn't scout, and now talking
Ooh,
about
he found the
vills.
vills. Found the vills. This is where things get dicey. But now that all that does is tell Mccleves that he's out of hunts.
Mhm.
Mccleves, he knows now.
I mean, at
So
this point,
just mass.
Victoria
Yeah.
knows that it's over. You know, 4K lead, 1 age up behind, no more hunts by your base. You're
And he
on
has elite
berries.
tomahawks coming in as well. So he's upgrading his tomahawks at the same time and sending Hadoshani raiding party at the same time.
No,
So that's a massive amount of tomahawks in his base. Just not, yeah. At this point, there's just not
you
much
gotta
you can
call
do
it.
if you're Spain.
You gotta call it.
Yeah.
This point, you call it. I know it's a tournament game. You don't want to lose. You don't want to give up too easily, but you call it.
Yeah, I mean, there's no way his Musk can compete with just the tomahawks now. I mean, more HP, same damage, more damage. So, and he has forest prowlers behind. So, yeah, that is what we call a GG in my. Yeah, that's a GG. Losing bills. Well played from Howd.
Yeah, no, absolutely. And I think, you know, Mccleves really played a good game, but the cows were so
Yeah.
good.
Look at the resource different in favor of Victoria just
How?
because of the logistician, man. Just dumping wood and coin into him for free for the price of on the house. You know what I mean? Look at the
Insane.
trade different.
Insane.
He just traded much better.
Definitely, the biggest issue with Victoria was not scouting this and just throwing his hoss away like they were nothing.
Look at the fights. Look at the fights. They always had the same amount of units. They always lost the same amount of units until that last fight. Look at that. Same amount, fight, lose, same amount. Build back up, same amount, lose, same amount. Like they were just trading.
I know, and in most of these fights, Mccleves had his explorer, and Victoria didn't. And
Right.
if he had the explorer alive with doggos, those fights could have been
we
a
saw
little
the
bit better.
doggos tank a lot of damage.
Yeah.
When he did pop the 5 doggos, made a big difference. But he let Haudashani get to H3, and I don't think Logistician into Howdy Oshane is necessarily the best play because they have such a strong H2 play as well that if they just outlast you, what are you gonna do?
Absolutely. Absolutely. I mean, there's nothing you can do, but we're just gonna end the recording here, and hopefully we'll won't have to. We'll have a better game the next round. So cheers.